I like how that came in. Cheers.
Somewhere in the jungle, they'd find a lover. She could cure everything. Dive into a fruit drink, every bit of juice. She'll make you see wild things. When you're almost falling, listen to her calling. Listen to her calling. Tell me, my baby, come home. When you were hurting, come home. You need a woman, don't you know? Tell me, my baby, come home.
She's in an interesting pocket, like rhythm point is what I mean by that. Very pretty voice. And the instrumentation around here is very lush. So I'm trying to figure it out, but it's such a pleasant audio experience so far that I'm kind of just letting it take its own course. I'm kind of letting the music guide me. I'm not trying to force anything. I see her already painting a canvas, and I'm just going to let her paint. I'm just going to let her paint. I'm going to chill out.
Heard she's made of music, ready for your ruin. American fantasy. She's winding to the rhythm, altering your vision. Say you never felt so free. Prey on her exhaustion, listen to her calling. Listen to her calling. Tell me, my baby, come home. When you were hurting, come home. You need a woman, don't you know? Tell me, my baby, come home. Rush, make your head go. Rush, make your blood flow. Rush, make your heart go. Rush, make your head go. Rush, make your blood flow. Rush, make your heart go. Rush, make your head go. Rush, make your blood flow. Rush, make your heart go. 일미랬던 너게나 또 많은 너 바퀴 섭찬해도
Very culturally rich. I think that's a breath of fresh air that I really needed. Let me know everything you know about this artist as far as like inspiration, culture-wise, any language barriers. I'm really interested to hear like language barriers and like even this right here. This is in a completely different language, so if you'd be so kind to maybe translate that for me, I appreciate that. If not, I'll figure that out on my own. But breath of fresh air. Very interested, very intrigued to continue this journey. And I'm letting her guide me. I'm letting Raveena guide me, or if she's playing a character, I'm letting Asha guard me. Secrets, Vince Staples. If you see this cut up in between like a review of me, additional thoughts, two things happen. I had extra time to sit with the music, and two, I just can't completely upload an album. It's going to get blocked. I don't want to do that. I want to give you guys this great experience. I want to have a great time, but I want to play by YouTube's rules at the same time. All right, let's go. Oh.
Boy, can you keep a secret?
I can. Trust me. I can't. All right, let's go.
I know I'm the one you can't have. I know that I'm your weakness. If you wanna play, I'll call you back. If you understand treatment.
Raveena, you talking that shit I like right now. That's that shit I like. All right, let's go.
You could find another girl for that. I'm a flirt, it's not a secret. Wait a sec, I'll hit you right back.
What
And
else?
now, with the pearls in my hair, hands up and I'll ride you in the chair.
Oh.
Hands tied, don't touch.
Whoa. Holy. Hands up and I'll ride you in a chair. Hands tied, don't tell me. Keep going.
I'm dirty. At the shoot, you were stunned head turning.
Oh.
Move it up and down like a cobra.
Oh.
Then he said that I like him older.
Oh.
Now I see she's got a type. I let it slide for tonight. Now you're open. Hello, I'm posing. Boy.
I didn't even know she was into men. I thought she was into strictly like women. I don't mean to say that in an ignorant way. I just thought that she didn't, shows how little I knew about her personal life. I just heard a couple things off Lucid. But I'm like, okay. I didn't. It doesn't mean that I got a chance with her. I'm just saying. I mean, like, Stilo, you ain't got a chance with her. Shut up. I'm fly though. She gonna like me though.
Pretty women on Sunset. Plenty women on Fit.
Oh.
Everybody get lonely.
Oh.
Baby wanna get lit.
Oh.
She don't wanna get married. But she wanna get rich.
You hear the ad lib from Vince? Me either. We good. I like that.
Late night lover. Come on this. Hey, what can make you wanna get away?
Oh.
Tired of ripping in the sky and watch it drift away.
Oh.
Cupid shot and hit your heart, it didn't ricochet. Now we getting into something lit the Hemingway. Yeah, ain't no giving you the run around. Get inside and feeling how I'm never coming down. What you tripping on? How the summer sound? Put it in a song, put it in my, yeah.
Boy, can you keep a secret? I know I'm the one you can't have. I know that I'm your weakness. If you wanna play, I'll call you back. If you understand treatment, you could find another girl for that. I'm a flirt, it's not a secret.
Just give me like Nelly Furtado vibes. That's what this record is giving me, like on some Timberland, Nelly Furtado. That's what I feel.
Wait a sec, I'll hit you right back.
Oh.
Boy,
Oh.
boy,
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. No, I gotta look that up. I can't be ignorant on everything. I gotta look some things up. Listen to me? Is that what it means? In Hindu? Or Hindi? Hindu? Hindu? Let me know. Let me know. I feel like I'm gonna learn a lot of different things. And I like learning. I love learning. Love learning about different cultures. And stepping into an audio experience that's rich in culture. Let's go! Magic.
You are watching a master at work.
hold me when I'm hurting. We're magic, we're passionate. Touch me like you mean it. It's magic, I need it. Let me be your brown girl.
girl. Keep me safe. Let's go.
Hold me when I'm hurting.
Oh.
Words magic, we're passionate. Touch me like you mean it. It's magic. I need it.
That shit is beautiful.
Tell me what you want, now I got you in my world. Only get a queen if your eyes stay pure.
That must be the reason why I ain't had a queen yet. Raveena, you telling me that I gotta get my heart pure first, and then she'll come into my life? That's what I heard. I heard that you don't go out looking for love. Love finds you. You don't go out looking for your soulmate. Your soulmate finds you, and you can only find your soulmate if you're on the same wavelength and enlightened at the same time. I'm hip. See, I told you, Stilo knows some things. I know.
My lips, my mind is sky over grass. Hold me when I'm hurting. Words magic, we're passionate. Touch me like you mean it. It's magic. You need it. Medicine.
And I promise to write down all the translation help that you give me. A lot of times it's like I review songs from different cultures, and I'll ask for translations, and I don't write them down. And they start doing that so I can be more well-rounded. But I appreciate it in advance. Thank you. Great vibe, great vibe. I'm getting a great vibe from Raveena. I like her tone. I like her perspective. I like her songwriting. I like her aura. You know, it's transmuting. That's a word through the music, through the frequencies, and I can feel it, and I'm picking up on it. You know, I joke a lot about, like, the women that I fancy or that I like through music. Of course, I don't really know them personality-wise, but I'd be like, yo, I'm open to date me. You know what I mean? Often, if you've been a long time watcher, if not, click on some other videos. You'll see that I do it often. However, my point is, I don't really want a date like a woman like this pure, because I feel like there's certain shit that would get in the way. I feel like I want this type of person to be in my life as a long-term friend, to hold me accountable and to show me how pure I can really be. Granted, nobody's perfect. Nobody's infallible, and I'm pretty sure she has her faults. She's not perfect. But what I see here, how she presents herself to the world and how she presents herself as an artist, I'm really fond of, and I really like a lot. Let's keep it rolling, though. Let's keep it moving. Kismet. Let me know. Oh. That's a groovy bass line. I love it. Hey, I came on my A game for y'all. Hey, I'm very clear, very present. We're going to have a great, thoughtful, enlightening, spiritually cleansed reaction review. Let's go. Oh, hope you're feeling good out there. I'm feeling wonderful. Thank you for recommending this to me. It's your boy Steve Lovino Pellegrino. Ah!
You are watching a master at work.
Playing that and see in the garden.
Oh.
Come on, baby, finish what you started. Every day they got no time for playing. I just wanna be misbehaving. Coming to the water. Gotta love my women. Let's all become farmers. If it feel good, it's probably right. Take me in the temple of your mind. I think that she's from another world. The way she speaks her love is so pure.
She's operating at a different frequency. Take me there. Take me there. I need to go there.
Laying out and seeking garden. Come on, baby, finish what you started. Every day they got no time for playing. I just wanna be misbehaving. Zindagi ki kismat, kismat. Zindagi ki kismat, kismat. Zindagi ki kismat, kismat. Zindagi ki. All my friends are hiding. 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 It's in the kiss my life. It's in the kiss my. It's in the kiss my life. It's in the kiss my life.
Let me tell you something. That is enlightenment. Listen. If I ever get into this point in my enlightenment journey, you'll never see me again. Hey, I know that sounds crazy. That like, Stila, why would you? Because like, you kind of have to sacrifice a lot more than what you thought you would. Some people are able to sacrifice less, but I feel like in the way that I'm going, I'm gonna have to sacrifice and bear a lot and show my face a lot. The goal for me is to get like this and vanish, to get successful and vanish. If I ever get this lightened, that means I feel like I've accomplished what I need to accomplish. It's time for me to vanish and start my family and do those type of things. 2, I know there are no frowns in the studio session. Hey, I need the session tapes. I need footage behind the scenes, but I can assure you, nobody was frowning. There was no bad energy in these rooms, in these sessions. Even the A&R was coming there all smiles. Yeah, I bet Raveena, I bet your A&R was coming into the sessions showing all teeth. He was showing all teeth, molars, bottom row, everything, because the music is so pure. The music is coming from such a great place. How could you be mad? How could you frown? Let's keep it going. Kathy left for Kathy Mundo. All right, let's go. Oh, I'm feeling good. As you can tell, I hope you're feeling good too. We're gonna have a great time.
She wants to follow me to Bali's and Kathmandu. She wants to fucking trip and eat them flowers till she blue.
And that sounds like a great time. Okay. Oh.
I can show you all the good life. As long as you can pay the price. Rich hippie, better check your pants. Are you running now? Oh, running now. Rich hippie, better check
Muy caliente. Let's keep it going. Mystery. One of the tracks is called "The Internet is Like Eating Plastic." You see why I said the goal for me is to get like this and disappear? I don't want to be on the internet anymore. I don't. I truly don't. It's a toxic place, but it's also a way for me to connect to people in ways I never could dream of or imagine. So that's great. That's a great thing about it. I met a lot of great friends and family who are, who are now considered family through the internet. But I have no boundaries. Just all day downloading everybody's thoughts and everything like that, and comparing myself to others and rushing my process and comparing my grind, my uniquely and divine story that I'm carving and rolling out to someone else's highlights. It's very toxic on my part. I'm not the kindest with myself as far as my thoughts and what I digest on a daily basis. So I'm trying to work on that. But anyways, back to the album. Ooh. She got a lot of vibe in her. A lot of vibe.
If you want 300 lifetimes, don't you want somebody to love? Don't you want somebody? We'd be wiser too. We'd vacation on the moon.
This shit is beautiful.
I'll trade boozy acid trips for Sundays. Tending to the kids perfectly mundane. Isn't that the goal? To be loved until you're home. It's not a mystery that you are the one for me. Give it a history, thought that you would see that I'm for Blowing it out till the earth breaks in tsunamis. We want somebody to love, so tell somebody. If you're scared to die, I could be scared by your side. It's not a mystery that you are the one for me. Give it a history, thought that you would see that I'm for
Raveena, how you get like this? How you get so pure? Okay, now I'm starting to question some things because it's just like I feel so mortal in your presence. I feel so, but I feel like it's okay. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm peeling back the layers and listening to what I could be at my core. It feels like a big ass hug. It just feels like the music is hugging me like, yo, everything is gonna be all right. Damn. You're special. I don't know if I'm sure a lot of people have told you, but all right. this record right here, this last record, this is full on meditation. You know, I may let that go. Like, I may actually, that may be the only one I don't cut up. And I may sit here and meditate with you. I may sit here, nobody's going to watch. Nobody's going to sit here and watch me close my eyes for how long is this record? Like, maybe, like, I'm guessing anywhere from 9 minutes. Just nobody's going to see me do that. So, when I get to that, if you want to skip through that and you want to just end the video, that's cool. Whatever. But I'm probably going to meditate and not say shit to that. You know. Anyway, circuit board. Let's go.
Tell yourself it's a lie. Taste the metal in her eyes. I feel like a vicious. I feel like I'm powerless. You don't let her in no more. You don't let her in no more. Let the spirit in sometimes. Let the spirit in. Let the spirit in sometimes. Let the spirit. Show me, baby, what show me to your circuit.
I don't know how I would react if somebody told me the person I fancy, care about, seeing, dating, told me verbatim, let the spirit in sometimes. That's something you never forget. I'm just saying.
You got too lost in the game. Let the system steal your name. Oh, you don't let her in no more. You don't let her in no more. Let the spirit in sometimes. Let the spirit in. Let the spirit in sometimes. Let the spirit. You don't let it in. Let it in. You don't let
That's good. That's like a rewiring. You know what I mean? It's definitely something that I needed. It's like a palate cleanser, something I needed in my diet to change some things around, have me thinking in a different way, vibrating at a different frequency. I definitely need this on vinyl. I don't know how many of you are big vinyl collectors, but the purpose of my vinyls, I'm very intentional with my vinyls, right? I like to collect vinyls that will transport me into a specific emotion. I like, I have a vinyl to represent happiness. Another vinyl for body of work, right, by a particular artist that take care of grief, sadness, enlightenment, and I feel like this would ease right in. I just want a collection of mood music, so I can I can process the emotions that I'm feeling. Because what I do, I really process my emotions in the best way I can, the most healthiest way I can through music and channel that. So I'm not holding it in, and just channel it and let that flow through me as I'm having this unique and spiritual experience with the music and the artist. So I feel like this would be a great addition to my vinyl collection. I'll be sure to order this as soon as I'm done with this. However, let's continue this. I'm having a great time. If you're watching, you're still watching, I appreciate you. If you're watching this and you recommended this to me, I appreciate you. Thank you. I think you recommended me to do Lucid, but I already did Lucid. I heard her in 2019 or whenever it came out. So I want to hear a body of work that I haven't heard yet. Give you a fresh take. And I enjoy it thus far. Thank you. The internet is like eating plastic. I love the title. Let's go.
The internet is like eating plastic. The internet makes me feel far away from my friends. The internet is mean. The internet is clean. Were telegrams so mean? Sometimes I wonder what the ends of the internet look like. Is the internet infinite? The internet has me nostalgic for EARTH. Planet Earth. The internet has me stupid and smart at the same time.
I feel that because sometimes I feel dumb as shit on the internet. And other times I feel like it's information overload. It's an interesting balance, wouldn't you say?
I'm of average intelligence. Maybe above average, but what is average anyways? Humans are very smart and very dumb. The internet has me planning too much. I don't need this much information on pricing for a wedding in Bali. For a lover who doesn't exist. Book a wedding. Don't sell me. Gabby has the most beautiful smile. She's becoming one of my best friends. I wonder what would happen if I looked up more.
I gotta make sure to write this thought down, but I'll include it in the review. The internet is ruining my appreciation for life and its natural resources, and it's making the human experience far more complicated than it needs to be. And I can say I'm a very indecisive person, and I feel like I'm very logical at the same time. And like I said, there's so much that I know about certain things, and there's a lot of things I don't know, and a lot of topics that I'm very ignorant of, and a lot of things that I'm not as knowledgeable as I thought I was on, right? But humans are complex, and this experience is complex, and I just feel like I'm in this weird bubble where I can't leave the internet. I can't leave. I'm an internet kid, internet adult now, and trying to get away from it. I have to plan to take breaks. I have to plan to to get my mind right. Because when you take that absence away, it's like an addiction. It is an addiction, right? Everything it's like a void. It's a distraction that becomes a void, and you don't know that you're feeling a void until you take that absence, and you have to fill that void, that emptiness, that loneliness with other things that you probably should be prioritizing instead of mindlessly scrolling. But I'll figure it out, hopefully, before it's too late. All right, let's continue. Arrival to the Garden of Cosmic Speculation. I love these titles. Shit was powerful. How old are you? How old is Raveena, bro? You're tackling a lot of heavy concepts and conveying it and using music to articulate these different feelings and different expressions, using various harmonies and melodies and just different ways, right? In song format to express how you're feeling in a very potent way. It's very potent, brilliant, potent, brilliant. It's a lot of color, and I have a lot of questions. I have a lot of questions for artists who are this fearless and this talented. You know? Don't you have questions as well? Like, how are you? I ask this all the time when people are doing great things. Like, how are you doing this? You know? I don't know. I guess I'll never know unless I get to interview her one day. We'll see. Asha's Kiss. is seducing the shit out of me right now.
Making love, I'm melting. Whisper to me, you're
When we kiss, I spiral into space. Holy.
when I love you. Heavens in your face. Come here, come here, come here, come here. Come here, come here, come here. Come here, come here, come such a cute I wish it would go on forever. I wish it would go on forever. Forever. I wish it would go forever.
This feels like a soundtrack of a daydream. I feel like I'm daydreaming. That shit felt like an astral projection. Jesus Christ. So I see Aaron Lau as a pretty prominent contributor. I'm guessing that's the producer or co-writer. I'm not sure. You can correct me if you want. Actually, please do if I'm wrong. I want to know if this ever gets you, Raveena, if this ever gets to you one day, right? I want to know when you lock in a studio session with a producer, do you describe a feeling when you want to begin writing? When the producer is building around the artistic vision you have that you want to convey for this project, for a particular song? How long does it take you to create the song? How long does it take you to create an album? How long do you speak before do you have a conversation before you create the album? Like, do you talk about life? Like, how do you arrive at certain thoughts and certain processes? I guess this is an open dialogue for the fans too, since I feel like you would know a lot more than me. But I'm very interested to see if you guys arrive at a concept collectively, whoever's involved in the process, the creative process, and you're like, I want a beat to sound like our production, because this is a production. I want a production to sound like world peace. I feel like you guys speak in terms of colors and concepts. I don't feel like it's very different, right? It's very different than maybe other genres or different artists. I don't even know how to classify this genre. How do you classify this? Is this pop, R&B? Yeah, this is very much soul. It's very much soul. Very, very, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's hard to identify with so many different concepts that appear to be abstract, how that translates into getting your vision done in a mathematic way, because mixing, recording, all these are frequencies. These are all numbers. This is all done through math. So how do you combine such abstract concepts with a lot of human element, transfer it from human to human, however that may be, through your different collaborators, along with the mathematical aspect of it? You get me? Like, I know I'm thinking crazy right now, but it's a lot of great questions. A lot of great questions. Maybe I'll articulate it better in the review. I think I'm going to leave this in, though. I'm still allowing the music to guide me. I feel like this is a listening experience more than it was a reaction. In terms of a lot of my thoughts and how I'm expressing these thoughts are quieter than maybe normally than what I am. And I feel like by allowing the music to guide me, I'm allowing all these emotions and thoughts just to flow. Given there's some blunders, which I'll go back in editing to see which ones I'm going to keep. But I feel small. You ever listen to something? And I was listening to Kaylani speak about this earlier, about her album experience and just where she's at right now in her life. And her way of approaching life is to feel small in certain aspects, because when you feel too big, you start to feel jaded. And I feel like I'm really small in terms of everything that's going on in the world. There's so many different cultures that I have not exposed myself to, that I feel like this is a very eye-opening experience. However, let's continue. Time flies. Tearing up all your pictures, moving across the country, let go of my 20s. Thank God I got money. I would be doing the same if I had money too. That's why I'm here. Also to give you guys a great experience and learn through music, but I'm here so that I can just get up and leave when I want to. This is my key to artistic freedom. So by you watching this, you're supporting my journey of making that actually happen. Let's continue.
Tearing up all of your pictures, moving
you as a mother? I'm kind of like spoiling it by listening to the lyrics or watching your play. Damn. I need to speak with this young lady. I have to. I have to speak with her.
Lost my baby at 21. I was just a baby. I can't believe I was a mother. Even if it was for a moment. Some of my friends whose mothers and fathers. Some of my friends finally home. Remember when we would dream of parties and dinners with lovers. Time flies, time flies. Time flies, time flies. Don't you fly for me? Drop to the moon, feet up the cool. See what I find, spending my time sitting alone. Tell me what's new, tell me why compulsively loving you, compulsively loving. What if I tell we were perfect? Someone is wanna be old, wanna be waste, wanna hop on you, motorbike and be bad with you.
Can I ask you a question? I don't mean to pause it right here, but like, I'm seeing the date February 11th. If you're watching this and you recommended this to me, like, what made you like recommend this? Don't take any offense to that. I mean, like, as far as like when you saw the video that you saw, what made you say like, I think like watching this with you or experiencing this audio experience with you would be something that I want to see. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I look at recommendations, that like you would enjoy if I gave my take or if I listened to this favorite song or artist of yours. And something as powerful as this, I'm sure you had your own unique experience with this album and this artist, but you're essentially choosing me. It's like like you watch your favorite movie with like a friend. Like, you wouldn't want to watch your favorite movie with a friend that's going to bring the vibe down, right? Like, you would carefully choose who you put on. I feel like you put me on to like your special place. And I feel honored in a way that you would ask me to do a record like this. That's all. That's all I wanted to say.
So bad.
Beautiful. That was amazing. Really, truly, that was great. All right, Love Overgrown. I'm enjoying every minute of this.
Hindsight, I wish I was earlier to change. I don't regret those years, but baby, I'm done. Only way I can love is to put it all on the line. Let the heartbreak rule seasons of my life. But why wait till it's overgrown? Wait till it's said and done. Wait till we're broken. Wait till we're so in love. Why wait till it's more fucked up? Falling and break it off. Wait till we're broken. Wait till we're so in love. Can't live with you, can't live without you anymore. Can't live with you, can't live without you. I don't need your apology. I don't need any waterfall. I don't need midnight begging, calling. You love a big reaction. You said it feel more passionate. You love my anger. You said it turns you on.
Low key, I understand that. I'm gonna tell you why I understand that. Normally in my partner, I'm trying to everything in my power not to create such an adverse reaction out of my partner, because I feel like humans respond differently to pressure and respond differently, and I'm scared to kind of see how you really are, because I feel like when you're angry, a lot of those emotions are repressed, and like sometimes we present our best selves so that we don't reveal too much raw emotion that may alienate us. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like our objective as humans is to connect. Like, we don't want to be alone. A lot of people have these concepts and these fears that we don't want to be alone forever, right? So, you know, it's a lot of people enforce relationships, you know what I'm saying, to avoid being alone, because that's our nature, to connect and be with people, to have a sense of community and to feel loved, right? These are basic human emotions. However, I don't know how to react and respond to seeing someone's truth via the emotion of anger, or the emotion, I'm afraid of what they may say. Really, I'm afraid how I may respond to that truth. You get what I mean, if that makes sense? However, with someone so pure as this individual is, Raveena is who I'm speaking about, that presents himself in such a great vibe and a great spirited person, that just to see that range of emotion out of you would probably turn me on too. Just to see, like, oh, it's an intrigue, right, to it. Like, it's like, oh, that was hot. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't even know you could take it there. I understand that. I get it.
You know it's wrong. Can't live with you, can't live without you anymore. Can't live with you, can't live without you. Why wait till it's overgrown? Wait till it's said and done. Wait till we're broken. Wait till we're so in love. Why wait till it's more fucked up? Falling and break it off. Wait till we're broken. Wait till we're so in love.
What a human experience I'm having right now. Endless summer.
Wait for a minute now. Thought you were my wildest dream. Now you cry in the window seats like spring in New York then. People dancing in the street. Don't they know death is in few weeks, but they didn't care. Let the light in, let it hit your head. Why do seasons have to change? Why does love grow and burn flames? Why do people leave and die? And this summer now, one more time. And this summer please, one more time. I'm such a fool for him. In the throes of a fight, I will kiss him out of spite. No, I don't know how to love. No, I don't know how. No, I don't know how to love. Why do seasons have to change? Why does love grow and burn the flames? Why do people leave and die? Endless summer now, one more time. Endless summer please, one more time. Endless summer. Endless summer please.
I feel like I was in my natural state. And I felt like if any song would be the soundtrack of that period, it would probably be this one. So, New Drugs, next record.
Sleep for too long. I've been up, I've been down, pleasing everybody round me. Cursed to be a woman. Place a star in my mouth, leave my body for an hour. No excuses. You must be useless if you can't work today on my planet. please help me stay a child. Let me get one more taste. Need that sunlight lately. Universes don't chase. Lay and be a daisy. One day at a time. Let me pick on you, garden rhymes. New love, stay surprised. It's so good to feel something new. New drugs, new drugs, new drugs, new love, new drugs, new. I'll figure it out next lifetime. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out next lifetime. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out.
I just feel like gearing me out of gearing down.
They say, one day I'll have my suspicion rise. Heart races, sirens go out. I'm feeling like a card convict. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Can we leave this fight for the men outside? There's a war outside. My sleeves were broken in threes. Greetings, crowd my street. Giants got me down. So let's leave this fight for another night. Let's leave this fight for the men outside. So let's leave this fight for another night. Let's leave this fight.
This was a beautiful album. Specifically that line in this record where it's just like, the universe says don't chase, and I'm constantly chasing things, constantly chasing ideas, constantly chasing a timeline that I set for myself, expectations that I set for myself, a whole plan that I set for myself that could be broken in any minute given life's unpredictability and the other things that are out of my control, right? So I never felt like I had the time to not chase. I felt like if I don't do the work, if I don't chase goals, chase dreams, chase this, chase that, life was going to pass me by and I was going to be left here to perish unfulfilled without seeing my purpose actualize. And time really wastes for nobody. Time is just flying, right? Time is just going. And I look at everywhere around me, and I'm saying I'm at an interesting age in my 20s where, you know, people are still figuring out. Other people they're starting to have their family. And I've also had classmates that I bonded with that are no longer here on this earth. So it's a very daunting and interesting experience. And I feel like I haven't taken the time to just unpack everything, let the emotions run its course, and let certain things guide me naturally, let my intuition guide me naturally, instead of worrying so much, instead of trying to control everything. I feel like my personality has always been structured to want to control everything. And it fucks me up when something is out of my control, because I feel like my destiny is in the hands of someone else when I can't control my environment or can't control my outcome. Or if you prepare for something, or if you work for something and it doesn't happen the way you envisioned it, it can crush you. And that's a whole different subject that I'll probably get into later down the line in this journey as I'm documenting my journey. But I say all this to say that I had a very surreal and human experience with this album. I don't know what I'm going to leave in here. So if you're watching this part right now, I'm going to leave this part in here. But everything that I left in here was how the music made me feel. Some things in here would be research as far as the translations go, but I'm not really going to theorize what I think she meant by certain things. You get what I mean? I'm only going to give you my experience and how I felt when the music hit me. That's the purpose of this review, reaction. And I'm going to let that be what it is. And I'm going to give her the respect to just let it be what it is. I'm just going to let this be what it is. And I'm going to take my experience away from it. And let me know if you had a similar experience, if you had a different experience. Anyways, to conclude this, let's meditate. Anyways, to conclude this, let's meditate. It's been a while since I did this. All right. Shh. My bad. I'm sorry. Let me get right. I'm not right yet. Let me. Oh, this might not be a very comfortable position. This would be a hot mess if I was doing this reaction live. Hot mess. A freaking hot mess. All right. Let me try to get. It's really hard to get into meditation position when you're sitting in a freaking office chair. All right. Let me try to. Okay. All right.
Close your eyes and settle into a comfortable space.
I'm trying.
Breathing deeply and softly. Let your breath become like a flower. Present with the moment in time. Vibrating softly. Breathing in the fresh air. And rooting yourself down into the earth. Spend some time here. Now I want you to imagine yourself somewhere where you feel completely safe in the nighttime. And once you find that comfortable space, I want you to imagine the most expansive sky of stars open up in front of you. fragrance of night flowers like jasmine and lotus fill the air around you. And you're taken aback by the immense beauty of the cosmos. And the endless amount of stars, sometimes shooting ones that flicker in front of your mind's eye. And as you stare into the cosmos, I want you to focus your attention on one star. This star was meant to guide you and provide you with messages from higher dimensions. And as you focus in on the star and its light, start to breathe in deeply, inhaling its light. Let that light flow deep into your belly. And as you breathe out, gently blow out that light and start to create a protective force field around you from all the suffering in this reality. Sit here and breathe in that light from that star. Concentrating on its unearthly and magical energy. And then breathe out that light to create this protective auric field around yourself. So that your whole body now is bathing and safe in this bubble filled with energy and light from the universe. Settle into your protective field of light. In this space, you are unconditionally loved. You are beautiful. You are the manifestations of your desires. You are powerful. You are full of love for yourself and other humans and all conscious beings. You are healing. You are calm. You are filled with joy. And breathe out and let go of any negative energy that may not be serving